Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama, and today we're going to be talking about Dawson and Ryland Adams getting called out over social distancing. Again. If you haven't seen my previous video titled Colleen Ballinger Did This, James Charles Didn't Do This, I will link that in a card up over here as well as down in the description down below, so definitely make sure you go and check that out as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into the drama. And if you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you can instantly guess where all of this started. That's right, on Twitter. Shane tweeted, "Okay, not to spiral too much into a conspiracy hole, but my antibody test came back positive and the lab said I had corona at some point. The worst flu I ever had was back in December, but I've been sick multiple times since, so I'm not sure which flu was Miss Rona." Someone then replied to Shane and said, "Because he brought into question the fact that Ryland tested negative for antibodies. My guess, some believe Shane is postulating social distancing is an ineffective concept due to Ryland's exposure to Shane." Shane then quote tweeted this person and said, "Definitely not my intention at all. I was just wondering if some people might be immune and what that means. I never meant for it to come across that way at all." Shane then tweeted, "Deleted my tweets about the antibody test and my question about when the virus might have started. If me questioning the timeline of corona seemed that I am anti-social distancing, I'm sorry. Definitely not my intention at all. And I've been taking isolation very seriously." Now, look, if you've been following Shane Dawson for a while, you know that he always has these crazy conspiracy theories and his mind runs wild all the time. So for him to tweet out something like this isn't a shock to me, especially since the fact that his antibody test did come back positive and Ryland's came back negative. I'm sure he's like, okay, are there people who have an immunity to this? Could we possibly be using those people who have been around people with corona to be able to possibly make a cure or a vaccine or something for this? So knowing this kind of information, saying that, well, Shane did test positive for antibodies for corona and Ryland did not, even though they live together, they are constantly around each other, you know, touching in the same space, touching the same objects, and Ryland's test came back negative. Is Ryland possibly immune to this? And could that be some kind of thing that we need to be looking at to be able to finding a cure for this? So I could totally see this conspiracy just like circulating in his head, and then he just gets on Twitter and he lets it all out. So to me, that I don't think that that's offensive at all that he would have those thoughts. Now, the fact that he said at the end of his last tweet that he is taking social distancing very seriously, Shane never ever really leaves his house. Now, Ryland does go out every once in a while. Morgan, I believe, is with them now. I don't know 100%. But she has been in their house off and on. I don't believe that Andrew is even coming over at this point, because I know that Shane said in one of his videos that Andrew hasn't been coming around because of the quarantine. So Shane just never really leaves his house. Now, the big issue that just happened today is that Trisha Paytas put out this tweet. Trisha tweeted, "I got a surprise while staying 6 feet apart party of a lifetime tonight. Shane plus Ryland's unconditional love and support is what family is all about. Thank you guys for being so thoughtful. This was the best birthday to date, hands down." Now, I don't know if Shane and Ryland were like, okay, well, as long as we stay 6 feet apart from Trisha, everything's going to be okay. No big deal. You know, we'll be fine. But the thing is that Trisha hasn't really been, in my opinion, taking the quarantine very seriously. She is always out going to food places to get food to film her videos. I do believe that she's also done many collab videos, and I know for a fact, I saw on her Twitter that she has done an OnlyFans collab with another male OnlyFans person. So right there, that's not very good for social distancing. And again, the fact that she is going out multiple times to go get food, all this other stuff, I don't know why Ryland and Shane, especially Shane, who seems to be very worried and very concerned about the pandemic, would put himself in a position to be around somebody who has gone out multiple times to the public when they didn't need to, and also has filmed collabs with other people during this time that people are supposed to be self-isolating. Especially Shane, who never leaves his house. Why would you leave your house and go put yourself around Trisha, who has for a fact been out, and you know she's been out? So I don't understand his thought process. I get that it's her birthday, but you could have dropped something off at her house, say, hey, I left you a package on the front door, called her on FaceTime, you know, that way you could be with her and be like, hey, I'm here, I'm in my car, I can see you, you can see me, we're on FaceTime, go get your package. something. But for them to go over to her house, especially with how seriously Shane said that he has been taking his self-isolation, is just mind-blowing to me. So of course I wanted to see what people were saying about this, so I went down to the comments, and here is what people had to say. One user said, "I'm not surprised that people are dying and Trish is ignoring the issue, but I'm kinda disappointed in Shane and Ryland. Shane acts concerned about his health, and maybe he is, but Trish goes out all the time and she could be the carrier and not know it. That's what video chat and mail are for." Allie tweeted, "These people are the reason why we will 100 have a second wave of this pandemic." Randy Savage quote tweeted this and said, "Do I even need to say anything about this? It clearly sets a real example for their followers. I get doing drive-bys or saying hi through a window for an occasion during this time, but standing 6 feet apart in your home is counterproductive. They are still in your home." Another user said, "I expect this level of carelessness from you, but Shane and Ryland, I'm so bitterly disappointed. You should not be meeting with your friends. You should not be going to your friends' houses. It's very clear you aren't taking COVID seriously. I'm just so disappointed." Angelo tweeted, "Not to be the person, but I'm gonna be. How is this setting a good example of social distancing? I mean, there are more and more COVID cases each and every day, and you still throw caution to the wind. For a birthday party? Come on, this is not it." And comments like this just keep going on, so I'm not going to continue to read any more. The other comments that were underneath this post were people attacking Shane and Ryland, saying, "I can't believe that they are still friends with Trisha. They need to stop talking to Trisha. Trisha is toxic. Trisha is a terrible person. Trisha just trolls people. Shane and Ryland, I'm so disappointed that you're still friends with Trisha." And here's the thing. If Shane and Ryland choose to be friends with Trisha, that is on Shane and Ryland. You don't have to like that, and if you don't like that, then you don't have to support Shane and Ryland. If they choose to be friends with her, that is on them. Just because they are friends with her does not mean that they agree with everything that she has done in the past or everything that she has said. That's like saying that you co-sign every single bad behavior that one of your friends has done. Just because they still are friends does not mean that they have to agree with everything that she has done. Now, let's be honest, people on YouTube are usually characters. Trisha is this giant troll of a character, so what you see online is not necessarily what you get as a real person. If she decided that she wanted to just be this giant troll of a character on her YouTube account and play that character for as long as she wants, how is that any different than somebody who is an actor on a movie set or on a TV set who does horrible things and says horrible things all the time, and that's what they get paid for? If Trisha is doing this on purpose to get people talking, and that's the character that she is portraying, that is on her to do so. If you don't agree with how she's doing it, that's fine. Stop supporting her. But there's no difference than an actor on TV portraying it than an actor on YouTube portraying it. I'm sorry, but there's not. You can disagree with me if you want, but that's what I believe. If she is acting as this troll character, that is a character that she is playing. It's no different than on TV or in a movie. That some people will argue, well, she goes after actual people in real life. Well, so do shows like South Park. So do shows like Family Guy. Like, there are TV shows on TV that go after and attack people that are real people. You know, same thing like Saturday Night Live. They're always making fun of actual people on there. So by saying like Trisha's attacking real life people, they do that in TV shows as well. So that's not anything that is new. But that is everything that I have for today's video. So I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think that Shane and Ryland made a poor decision by going over to Trisha's house because they wanted to celebrate her birthday? Or do you think that as long as they took the proper precautions, that is on them to do so? Do you believe that Shane and Ryland are setting bad examples for their fans by not showing actual social distancing by doing this? Or do you think that, again, as long as they were cautious, it is fine? Do you think that Shane, who is always constantly worried about things, being a germaphobe, for him to leave his house to go over to Trisha's house, who he knows has gone out and like collabed with other people, is just completely insane for him to do so? Do you think that people need to stop attacking Shane and Ryland for being friends with Trisha? Because if they want to be friends with her, that is on them and on no one else. Do you think that Trisha is just this giant character of a troll, and she continues to do so because it keeps her in the spotlight and it keeps her making money? Do you believe that off camera she is a completely different person than you get on camera? Let me know what you think about everything down in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit the big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a new video. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!